Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. Chosen ones, empaths. I made a video the other day or yesterday about the narcissist wants you back again. And I saw a comment in the comment section, and it was something, if I can remember rightly, I can't remember who commented it, but they said something like, the narcissist hasn't contacted them in 6 months. How do you know that they want me back? Or something like that. It was something like that. I can't remember the commenter's name, right? And I thought I answered it in the video, but perhaps I didn't elaborate enough, and it's kind of sparked this video. Right? Look, I get where the person's coming from. They're in a place of hurt. I get where the commenter's coming from. They're in a place of hurt. They haven't heard from the narcissist. They're wondering, you know, it's hard to make someone who's still so hurt understand the complexities of what it's like when you're dealing with a narcissist in your life, right? But what I was trying to elaborate on in that video was about how special you actually are, right? Which led me to this video about how irreplaceable you are, and the narcissist knows it. But what the narcissist wants you to do now, right? The reason why narcissists involved in your life go quiet, right, is because they're waiting for you to initiate contact. They want you to initiate contact. So that commenter who hasn't heard anything in 6 months, they want you to initiate contact. Don't initiate contact, right? Don't initiate contact. Don't contact them. Don't do that, right? What they're trying to do is they're trying to bait you, right? They're trying to bait you to make you, they're trying to draw you out and bait you to contact them, right? Then that keeps them in a position of power, right? But what you've got to understand is this dusty weirdo narcissist, right, that perhaps discarded you or reverse discarded you, right, or become so toxic you cut them off, has most likely moved on with a new supply, right? They've gone over there. They've gone over to the greener grass that they thought was going to be greener. They've got over there. They're on AstroTurf. They traded in the priceless jewel that you are for a broken bit of glass. And they're over there looking in the eyes of this dusty weirdo narcissist, right? And they're like, oh, fuck. They've made their life a mess, right? They know they've screwed up, right? So this narcissist has to play a very careful game. I hope this commenter watches this video. This narcissist in your life has to play a very careful, calculated game, right? They know that if they reach out to you, it's a possibility that after the abuse and the hurt and the betrayal that they've put you through, that you're going to reject them, right? So in their minds, right, they're thinking, okay, let me leave them to stew. Let me leave them to fester, right? That's what's going on. They're leaving you over there, high and dry, not contacting you to confuse you, right? And they want you to go into the mind state of reaching out to them, of trying to close the gap, of, you know, contacting them on social media, contacting them on the phone, texting them, they're emailing them. They're trying to leave. They want you to contact them so it keeps them in a place of security, right? But the thing is all the while, you know, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, going up to the 6 months, like this commenter said, this narcissist, maybe for a week, right, or a couple of weeks, they felt infatuated with their new supply. They felt like they made the right decision, but that quickly fades. They're over in this new situationship or this new encounter with this new supply, and they know they fucked up, right? But they don't know how to rectify the situation. And that's what I was talking about in the video. They don't know how to bridge the gap. They don't know how to build a bridge back to you. They don't know how to do it. It's not in their comprehension. They don't know how to do it. You see? Please press the like and the subscribe button. Help your brother out. It will take 2 seconds of your time. Just like this video showed up for you, it will show up for someone else and help someone else. So I appreciate any support. Look, narcissists, right? They will go quiet on you. What you need to remember is, why is it that when the narcissist stop messaging you, right? When the narcissist involved in your life stop messaging you or stop ringing you, why is that when it's over? You need to look back at, before. You see, they were trying to bait you from even before your interactions halted. They were trying to bait you. They were trying to coerce you into a mind state of desperation, of pursuing them, of chasing after them. That's what they were trying to do to you, right? They were trying to put you in that mind state and make you vulnerable, make you start pursuing them, make you start chasing after them, right? For whichever reasons, right? I've heard of narcissists involved in people's lives. Frequently I've heard this from survivors when I've spoken to survivors of narcissistic abuse. Narcissists involved in people's lives will get so desperate. This is a very touchy subject now, but they'll even get so desperate, they'll start threatening their own life, to try and lure you out, to try and bait you out. Now, I'm not telling you to if you're going through this experience where a narcissist involved in your life is threatening their own life, right? Don't play about. Call the emergency services. Let the emergency services deal with them correctly, right? Don't you rush in there and start trying to save them or anything like that. Call the emergency services. Do the best you can. Try and stop them or save them if you can. Let the emergency services do their work, because these narcissists do become so deranged that they will actually take their own life over a supply. They will, right? And the thing is, this is what I'm saying. They'll do absolutely anything. I just brought that up for the extreme end, but they'll do anything. Like in the last interactions that you shared with the narcissist involved in your life, they'll be doing things to try and bait you out and draw you out and put you in a position of weakness. They'll be trying to put you in a position of weakness. Like I said, at the extreme end of them threatening with their own lives, that's putting you in a vulnerable situation. You see? So what I'm trying to make clear in this video is, if the narcissist that was involved in your life has gone silent on you or has gone quiet on you, they're trying to draw you out. They're trying to bait you out. They're trying to draw you out to contact them. These narcissists that are involved in your life know how irreplaceable you are. They know how special you are. They know that you're a gift to be in anybody's life. You will brighten up anyone's life, right? They know this, but they can't let you know this. They can't let you know this, because if you know this, you won't want them. That's what they think. They think, there was glimpses, the narcissist involved in your life may have told you little glimpses of truth, right? They may have said, oh, wow, there's no one like you, or, you're so different, or they would have said odd little truths that would have come out, right? But they never told you full force about how special and irreplaceable you are. I'm telling you, they're over there with their dusty new supply. They're looking at their dusty new supply and they're thinking, oh, geez. Oh, goddamn. I've actually took a wrong turn in life. What do I do? What do I do to get them back? What can I do to get them back? This is what they're going through in their minds every day, day in and day out, day in and day out, day in and day out. They're trying to figure out a way to get you back, right? So please, don't be the one that bridges the gap. Don't be the one that reaches out to them. Don't be the one that contacts them. If you've already contacted them, right, and they've ignored you, or you've already contacted them and they've given you silent treatment or stonewalled you or something like that, leave it as it is, right? Do not contact them anymore. don't contact them anymore, right? They were trying to bait you out, to put you in a position of vulnerability, to make you chase after them so they feel validated, right? They you know what they thought? They thought in their minds, you know, they're going to go on with the new supply and you're going to come desperate and you're going to chase after them, you know? They're going to go with a new supply and you're going to become desperate and chase after them and pursue them and say, oh, why have you done this to me? Why have you gone with a new supply? You know, and hopefully you haven't done that, you know? Hopefully you haven't done that. If you have done that, just back away. You know, if you have done that, okay, deal with it and back away. But they expected more. They expected you to pursue them, to chase after them, to validate them. That's what they were in search for, you know? But now they're over there with this dusty new supply, you know, and they're thinking, shit. They know how irreplaceable you are. They know how special you are. A lot of these narcissists actually even went through with their manipulation, their baiting, jumping to new supplies to fuck your head up. You know, they wanted to screw you over. They wanted to make you a shell of your former self. You know, that's what you got to see, what the object in mind is. I don't want you sitting around for 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, you know, waiting for them to contact you, you know. I don't want you doing that. Just know, with visualization, what the fuck is going on in their minds, you know. They're waiting for you to contact them. Same way that you might be waiting for them to contact you, they're waiting for you to contact them, right? They baited you. They might have played the victim role, right? They might have played the victim, or like I said, they might have threatened their own life, or they might have done something. They put them in, they tried to bait you and make them, you know, they put themselves in this position to make you pursue them, you know? This is what they do. But they know how special you are. They're never going to find someone like you again. They're never going to find someone like you again for as long as they search. For as long as they search this earth, they will never find someone like you again, who's true, who's transparent, who's honest, who's loyal, who's loving, who's kind, who's empathetic. They know that. They're with this dusty new supply and they know that. They know they're not getting someone like you. You know? Isn't that enough? Isn't that enough for you to know? You know? If you know in your heart of hearts that you've got to know this, right? This is coming. I know this about them. If you are an empath, if you are a chosen one, then I know that you are a blessing to be in anybody's life, right? And the narcissist is not that idiotic to not realize that, right? They know that you are a special kind of someone to be in anybody's life, right? They know that about you. So they will play these games. They will go silent. They will play these games. They will do these types of actions. This is what they do. But you know what? They've revealed themselves. They've revealed themselves. That's what you've got to see, right? You know, for example, a narcissist goes on with a new supply. Fuck it. They've revealed themselves. They've revealed who the fuck they actually are. Sorry for the swearing. But they've revealed who they actually are, right? A narcissist has tried baiting you, right? Tried baiting you somehow, you know? Trying to make you go into a position of vulnerability, right? Trying to make you chase after them. They've revealed who the fuck they are, you know? They've just revealed, like, you know what I'm saying? So don't be contacting them. Don't be messaging them. Don't be pursuing them. Don't be. Because you're the prize. They know you're the prize. They know that you're the prize. They will never get a lease of life like they had with you wherever they search, wherever they go. They will never find someone like you again. They're not going to find it. They won't get it. God won't give it to them. The universe won't give it to them. A lot of the times, you were their final blessing that they were going to find in their lives. You know? Remember what they say. Remember what they say, right? I don't know how factually true this is. Apparently they say you only can fall in love 3 times in your life, right? Or something like this. You only can fall in love 3 times in your life. I think it's 3 times, right? I don't know how true this is, but just extract what you can from it and disregard the rest. What I'm trying to emphasize is these narcissists, right, might have said the words, it's a tool of deception. They might have said the words, I love you to you. They might have said their words, I love you to their former supplier. They might have said their words, I love you to the new supplier. They might have said their words, I love you to another supplier. Like, they've got a long list of suppliers, right? They don't feel the same connection that they felt with you. They won't get that. They won't get that same connection. They won't, right? Look, maybe you've had more than 3 lovers in your life. You know, you can fall in love again. I'm just saying, I've read somewhere that apparently it's only 3 times, right, that you can fall in love. All I'm saying is the more and more times you fall in love and you back away from that love or you go somewhere else, it's kind of watering down the concentration of the potency of the love, you see. Because if you keep giving love to individuals, you know, there's only so much broken hearts that you can take, or there's only so much that you can take, you know. All right. So these narcissists are just fake, but they felt the connection with you. They felt the bond with you. They know how irreplaceable you are. They're trying to replace you. They wish they could. You know, this is what I'm saying. For that commenter who said it's been 6 months. 6 months is nothing. And I should have probably said this at the beginning of the video. 6 months is nothing. I know 6 months may seem like a long time for you. You may be counting the days. You may be coming up with birthdays and coming up with certain calendar dates, you know, in your calendar and memories. And 6 months may seem like an eternity for you, right? But honestly, 6 months is not a long time in the mind of the narcissist, right? Remember, they're playing a game. They want you to chase after them. They want to feel validated. They want to feel wanted. So if you play the game correctly, you don't chase after them. You don't pursue them. What do you think they're thinking in their minds? They're thinking in their minds, why is so-and-so not contacting? Is so-and-so done with me? Does so-and-so not want a relationship with me anymore? Is so-and-so healed? Is so-and-so looking for someone else? This will create uncertainty within the narcissist's mind about you. Do you feel uncertainty? You may feel uncertainty, but they also feel uncertainty too. And what you need to know is that you are the prize, and you do not need a parasite like this in your life. You don't need a parasite like this in your life, just playing games, wanting you to reach out, wanting you to chase after them. You know, you don't need that. You need that authentic, that real kind of love, that genuine kind of love, that transparent love, the love where you can share hard truths and you can speak and you can communicate. Like, that's what you want. You want that real love, right? You don't want that fake kind of love, you know? You can find that on any street corner, you know? You can find that fake shitty relationship on any corner. You can find that with people, you know? You can find that. You can find that, you know, you don't have to search far, you know? What you need to look for is that real, genuine, authentic, transparent, honest, true type of love. That real love. That's what you need to be searching for. Screw this narcissist. You know? To that commenter, I hope you don't mind to that commenter. Like, it just, when I read your comment, I'm sorry I haven't got around to replying to the comments for a little while. I will get around to it. But I hope that you do watch this video. Like, when I read that comment, I got what you meant, you know. It's been 6 months, you're thinking the narcissists don't care about you, but it's just not the case, you know. As long as through them 6 months you haven't been chasing them down, you haven't been messaging them, you haven't been pursuing them, make sure you don't chase after them. What you got to do, right? When someone's acting and behaving in a way that you mean nothing, you're worthless. Screw them. Let them go. Let them go back to the streets. Right? Because that's exactly where they end up, these narcissists involved in your life. They end up back on the streets. They'll find a new dusty supply. Dusty supply won't cut it. They'll be re-idolizing you. They'll be thinking about you. They'll be trying to make a new supply into you. They'll be doing all these things, right? They're not going to find you. That's all I need you to know. You need to know this in your heart, mind, and soul, that you are the prize. They're not the prize. They're not the prize. You're the prize, right? You don't need to be sad. You don't need to be upset. You don't need to have insecurities. You don't need to feel like, this person's validation is what makes you whole. You don't need to feel that way, right? This narcissist that was involved in your life, it's gone on with the new supply, it's giving you silent treatment, it's stonewalling you, it's doing whatever. Let them go. Let them go. Don't pursue them. Don't chase after them. Just know they're playing a game and they wanted you to chase after them. And I'm hoping that you haven't fallen in to that type of behavior of pursuing them, of chasing after them, of begging for them back. Don't fall into that type of behavior, right? Let them go. I'm telling you, I've heard of hoovers, spoken to many victims of narcissistic abuse, right? And I'm not saying you're never going to get a hoover. What I'm saying to you is when you get this hoover, when this hoover finally does come, you're going to be so on with your life that you're not going to pay it no mind, right? These narcissists are so fucking effed up, right? They will take years apart from you and have the audacity to reach out to you after years apart. That's the type of behavior they have. And a lot of you don't realize, many of you are active on social media, right? Many of you are active on social media. What you don't realize is some of these people you're interacting with on social media is actually the narcissist. That's the type of behavior they do. They're not straight up, They're not straight up. They go the other way around the bush, They come sideways. They do all this deception and stuff. They will happily talk to you on social media through a fake account, That's them breaking no contact. That's them hoovering you, but you don't realize, And they're dropping little subtle hints in the conversation, probably trying to make it out it's them. They're fucking weirdos, right? A lot of you active on social media, you don't realize that they're in your followers, they're in your contacts. I'm not that well versed on social media, right? But they're in your followings or your contacts or whatever, or your friends or whatever, and they're actively watching what you're doing in your everyday life. That's a hoover in itself. Them watching you, that's a subtle form of hoover. Messaging you, hi, how are you? Messaging you, anything like sending you a fucking something on social media, or I don't know, just doing anything. It's a hoover. They're trying to bait you out, right? So I'm saying, so leave it long enough, right? They will come circulating back to you. They will come circulating back to you. Just be so getting on with your life that you won't care. You won't care, I've spoken to victims of narcissistic abuse that have had hoovers after years apart. When the hoover come, they didn't care. It's like the hoover come, the victim had made so much progress in their own lives that, like, they're thinking, oh God. Like, it actually made them a bit worried, Made them a bit concerned, Like, why is this person thinking about them all this time after? It's a bit alarming. It's like stalkerish, why is this narcissist that was involved in their life thinking about them after years apart? You know, it doesn't make them feel good, right? That's the thing, that you think like a hoover is going to make you feel good or something. Like you're going to feel some validation, or you're going to feel, it's not going to make you feel good. It's going to make you think like, why is this person thinking about you after years apart or months apart? Like, why are they contacting you? It's going to make you think that way, you know? It's going to make you think that way. You're going to be actually alarmed by it. So, anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, or you'd like to join the end of the month empath group meeting, you can find the link in the description box. If you'd like help by email, you can always reach out for a consultation with the crisis email support. The link for that will also be in the description box. So anyway, if you'd like to know more about how the narcissist tries to cure their suffering from losing you, click this video here. I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.